you've worked with a lot of different owners. You're an entrepreneur yourself. You've worked with a lot of business owners and CEOs. What do you feel like are the big hurdles that prevent them from really maximizing and engaging in this high-performing leadership style?
One thing, you know what? To speed up and get better results, you have to take some time and actually slow down. There was actually a study that was done by Stanford, and they looked at people, over 2,000 leaders in business, ministry, government, politics. It was really comprehensive. And they were saying, is there one thing that actually defines somebody as predictor of success in a leadership role? It was interesting because they didn't think they'd find it, but they actually found what it was. It's actually the first step in emotional intelligence, and that is self-awareness. And it's interesting, Lloyd Reeb, who you might know at the Halftime Institute, I asked him, all these thousands of executives you've coached through Halftime, what is the one thing that defines people, in your view, that actually have gone from success to significance? And he said, you know what? They took the time to slow down, understand who they were, why they did what they did, why they've always kind of reacted the way they reacted, what their gifts, their talents, their skills are. Because until you have that self-awareness, how do you get something into alignment if you don't know what it is you're trying to align? Right? If you know, as a Christian, so where I'm coming from, I know what God's will is.
Right.
But how do I get me into alignment with that if I don't understand who I am? So I'll remember, because you know Jeff Spadafora, this was a huge part for me. I said, you know what, Jeff, as I'm coming out of my accident, I'm like, I got to figure out how I'm wired. He goes, well, maybe you should ask yourself that differently. He goes, why don't you ask yourself how God wired you and then what he wired you for? That might sound like a subtle difference, but I tell you, that process there for me was like the most freeing, most accelerating, most kind of vibrant part of my life. But so what happens is, what gets in the way of that? I'm busy. I got my to-do list. I got 13 direct reports. I got kids, I got soccer, I got sports, I got nonprofits, I got charities. It's exhausting thinking about some of the stuff that we have on our plates. But I think unless we intentionally take some time to do, even if it's 15 minutes a day, to just take some time to just spend on some of these important things.
How specifically do you slow down?
You know what? I spend intentionally every day when I get up, I leave my phone off. I do not look at my phone or turn on a computer or a TV or anything for my first 30 minutes. I go downstairs, get a cup of coffee, grab a piece of paper, and just kind of what's on my mind, what's thinking, how am I putting things together. It's not prayer and meditation time. It's just kind of so I'm not a big journaler. So it's never been my thing. But actually just to think there, just to sit and think, I might drop down some notes, but to not pull up my computer and like, I got to add that to a task list. Because as soon as I do that, I get sucked into the day, right?
Oh, absolutely.
As soon as I pull up my phone in the morning, I used to do that. I wake up, bed, grab the phone. I was immediately sucked into the day. So that's how I started. It was 30 minutes every day. That's my time. And that's where I just think, process. Sometimes pray, sometimes meditate, sometimes journal, but mostly journal is me writing down a note that I need to go put in my task list, because I will not turn on my computer.